Imagine a world where the veil between the earthly and the divine is so thin that one man can ascend to godhood without dying. A world where the secrets of the cosmos are revealed, not through elaborate prophecies, but through whispered conversations with the very essence of creation. This isn't a fantasy or a dream. It's the reality of ancient Jewish mysticism. And at its heart is Metatron, a name synonymous with transformation, power, and the pursuit of the divine. This is the fascinating tale of Metatron, the scribe of God, the archangel whose origins lie in the heart of humanity, yet whose destiny transcends the bounds of mortality. He is a testament to the boundless curiosity of the human spirit, a reminder of the mysteries that lie dormant within our reach. The journey begins with Enoch, a man just like you and me, a mortal who dared to dream of the infinite. In ancient Jewish tradition, Enoch wasn't just any man. He was the great-grandfather of Noah, the builder of the ark, and the founder of the line from which the Messiah would descend. But Enoch's claim to fame doesn't end there. He was also a prophet, a visionary who walked hand in hand with God, or so the legends say. You see, Enoch wasn't satisfied with the limited perspective of human existence. He yearned to understand the deeper truths of the universe, the celestial mechanics that dictated the fate of humanity. He wanted to hear the whispers of creation, to see the blueprint of existence. And God, impressed by his unwavering devotion and insatiable thirst for knowledge, decided to grant him an extraordinary gift, a gift that would change Enoch forever. In the Book of Enoch, a non-canonical text revered in Jewish mysticism, we find the dramatic account of this monumental event. One day while Enoch was communing with God on the mountain of the Lord, something extraordinary happened. God took him up into the heavens, beyond the confines of the mortal realm and into the celestial spheres. It was here that Enoch's transformation began. As he ascended higher and higher, the familiar features of the world morphed and shifted until they became unrecognizable. Enoch found himself in the very presence of God, surrounded by the luminous beings of the celestial court. And then came the moment of truth. God spoke to Enoch, extending an offer that would test the limits of mortality. Are you ready? For it, Enoch, my faithful servant, I have a task for you, a task that will take you beyond the realm of men and elevate you to the ranks of the angels. Your new name shall be Metatron, the scribe of God. You shall stand beside me, recording the deeds of men and keeping them in the heavenly archives. Are you willing to accept this calling? To say that Enoch was surprised would be an understatement. To be asked to abandon one's humanity, one's earthly bonds, and one's very essence for a divine calling was a monumental decision. Yet Enoch didn't hesitate. Did his love for God, his thirst for knowledge, and his desire to serve the divine were simply too strong to resist. So he accepted. And in that moment, the transformation began. Enoch, the man, ceased to exist, and Metatron, the scribe of God, was born. The transformation of Enoch into Metatron wasn't merely a change of identity. It was a metamorphosis, a shedding of the old self to make way for a new, more divine being. The process was both excruciating and exhilarating, like breaking the bonds of a heavy chain, yet also like stepping into the warm embrace of the sun. Enoch's body was transformed, becoming ethereal and luminous, capable of traversing the celestial realms with ease. His mind expanded, gaining access to the deeper mysteries of creation and the secrets of the universe. He was no longer bound by the limitations of human perception or understanding. In this new form, Metatron was invested with the task that would define his existence, the role of the scribe of God. He was to record the deeds of men, keeping a meticulous account of their actions, both good and bad, and storing them in the heavenly archives. This wasn't just a job, it was a grand responsibility, a cosmic duty that ensured balance and order in the universe. But how did Metatron perform this task? What tools did he use to record the deeds of humanity? Well, that's where things get really interesting, because Metatron wasn't just a passive observer. He was an active participant in the affairs of men, albeit in ways that remained hidden from most. You see, Metatron wasn't meant to be worshipped or even known by humans during his time on Earth. As Enoch, he had walked among us, but his transformation was meant to be a secret, known only to him and God. When he became Metatron, he took on an entirely new set of responsibilities and powers. He became the guardian of human history, the keeper of the cosmic balance, the link between the divine and the mortal. And to carry out these duties, he needed a tool, a way to record the vast array of human activity. Enter the Celestial Scroll, the magical artifact that allowed Metatron to keep track of the deeds of men. This scroll wasn't just any ordinary thing. It was a tangible representation of the universe itself, a microcosm of creation that held within it the records of all human activity. With every action, every thought, every word, Metatron's celestial scroll was updated, expanding and evolving just as the universe itself was doing. But the true wonder of the celestial scroll lay in its ability to reveal hidden truths. Metatron could use it to peer into the hearts and minds of men, to understand their motivations, their fears, and their dreams. He could see the tapestry of human existence woven with the threads of free will and divine providence. And with this understanding, Metatron wasn't just a passive recorder. He became an active participant in the affairs of men. He could guide and influence events, ensuring that the balance of the universe was maintained. He was the unseen hand that nudged humanity towards righteousness, the silent voice that whispered wisdom into the ears of the righteous. But Metatron wasn't just a celestial scribe. He was also an angel, one of the highest-ranking angels in the celestial hierarchy, serving as a bridge between the divine and the mortal. He was the channel through which God's will was made known, the messenger who delivered divine messages to the prophets of old. Metatron was the embodiment of the divine spark within humanity, the reminder that we are all connected to the infinite, that we all have the potential to reach for the stars. And yet he was also deeply rooted in our world, tethered to the earth by his responsibility to record the deeds of men. Now you might be wondering why such a powerful being would choose to remain hidden from human sight. Why wouldn't Metatron reveal himself to guide and help humanity more directly? Well, the answer lies in the very nature of his calling. Metatron was chosen for his insatiable curiosity, his desire to understand the deeper truths of existence. But this same curiosity demanded that he remain objective, that he not impose his own will on the free will of humanity. By remaining hidden, Metatron preserved the integrity of his mission. He became the impartial recorder, the unbiased observer, the celestial scribe who documented the rise and fall of civilizations, the triumphs and tragedies of humanity, all without interfering in the grand tapestry of existence. So there you have it, the incredible tale of Metatron, the scribe of God, the archangel whose origins lie in the heart of humanity, yet whose destiny transcends the bounds of mortality. His story is a testament to the boundless curiosity of the human spirit, a reminder that the greatest transformations often begin with a single step. And what a step it was! A leap of faith that took Enoch beyond the confines of the mortal realm and into the celestial spheres. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of Jewish mysticism, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We've got many more fascinating stories waiting to be explored. And together, we can continue to unravel the rich tapestry of our shared human history and the divine mysteries that have captivated humankind for millennia. Until next time, keep an eye on the stars and a mind on the mysteries of the universe for you. Never know what celestial wonders await your discovery.